Hi, so I am filming a video today. I thought I would film my Q&A video. I asked you guys in my previous video to ask me some questions for a Q&A because I know I haven't made videos in a really long time and you guys might want to know like more recent information about me, so I asked you to ask me questions in the comments to my previous video and I am going to answer them in this video today. But first I thought I would show you something I picked up in the sale from Harvey Nichols. Because I thought that might make this video a little bit more interesting than just sitting down and kind of doing a Q&A, because I know that can be boring. I've watched other people's Q&As before and I'm kind of like, this is so boring. So I thought, let me just show you one of my recent acquisitions. So this is it. You will know where it's from as soon as I show you the bag. Yes, this is from Balenciaga. So yeah, I got this in the sale from Harvey Nichols a couple of weeks ago. I haven't made a video in a couple of weeks because my laptop actually died, which is just typical me. Like every time I try and do something new, like just technology just goes to crap on me. So yeah, I had my laptop was at the Apple store for the last 2 weeks and now the light is flickering as well. Hang on. Hopefully you'll be all right now. Okay, so yes, so that's why I've been MIA for the last 2 weeks, because I've had no laptop, which has been really annoying. But anyway, let me get on with showing you what I got from Balenciaga in the Harvey Nichols sale. So yes, I haven't bought a bag. This is a bag. I'm sure you know what it is because you've probably seen it in the title of the video. But yes, it is a bag. This is the dust bag. I haven't bought a bag from Balenciaga for like years. This is the only bag that I've seen from them in like years and years and years that I actually like. And I'm glad it came with this white dust bag because I kind of like the white dust bags better than the new like grey dust bags. But I do kind of think it's weird that they have like grey paper bags and then like white dust bags, and like there's so much inconsistency there now. Like I don't know what's going on with that. So yeah, this is the dust bag. And I will open the dust bag and show you what I got. So yeah, this is the bag that I got. It is a city bag. This is the Graffiti City. Let me put the dust bag away. This is the Graffiti City bag from Balenciaga. I believe they brought this out like a couple of years ago now. And I've always like looked at it and loved it and thought, oh my god, like I love it. So yeah, this is actually the City Small, which is a recent style from Balenciaga. Like obviously they have the classic city bag. I've got fluff on me. Yeah, they have the classic city bag, which I have. And this is the City Small. So it's a little bit smaller than the classic city. They also have the mini now as well, because you know like everyone, like it's a huge trend for like smaller bags. For the last like 4 or 5 years it's all been about smaller bags. So I think like 3 or 4 years ago they brought out this version, which is the City Small, which I really have never really looked at this size, but they did 3 sizes of the Graffiti Balenciaga City, and there was the regular city bag, this one, the City Small, and the mini. Yeah, I like the Graffiti more on this bag because, I don't know, I just think it looks nicer. Like, it has the blue, like, Balenciaga on the front. And yeah, I just didn't really like how the Graffiti looked on the regular city bag. Otherwise, if it was the same as this, I probably would have got the regular, like, city, because I think that's a really good size. And like this is maybe like a bit small for me. This is kind of like it's a quite similar size to the first bag, which I also have from Balenciaga, but it's a little bit bigger because it's got like space on the sides. It's like a bit thicker at the sides, but it's kind of like a similar size to the first. So yeah, it's got a shoulder strap on the inside, which I will put on. So yeah, it has a really long shoulder strap which all of the Balenciagas come with now, which I kind of think the shorter one looks cuter. But I do get why they have the longer one, because it can go crossbody, which I guess more people want. And when it's a smaller bag as well, like, it looks nicer. So yeah, this is the back as well. I really like the graffiti on the back of it as well. I just feel like it looks really, really nice. Yeah, I don't know, like something about the smaller one, just the graffiti on it was really much nicer than the bigger one. So it says like Balenciaga.com on the back, and it says like Paris and city, and yeah, I just kind of like all the graffiti on it. I think it's really, really cool. So yeah, this bag was in the sale from Harvey Nichols. Let me have a look at the receipt, because I can't remember how much it was. Yeah, I think originally, okay, so it was £894. I think the original price was £1,490 or something like that. So I think it was like 40% off. So really good. I really like this bag. Like, I've been looking at it for a while, but I already have like quite a few Balenciagas, so I was kind of like, do I really need another one? Oh, it also says on the bottom as well, it says City bag, which is cool, and it says City S here. Yeah, I just really like it. And then inside, it just, this regular inside, and it also has the little mirror, which says, which has like Balenciaga written in graffiti on it as well, if you can see. Yeah, I like that. That's really cool. So yeah, I thought this was like really good price. Like, yeah. So the other thing I quite like about this bag, I have 3 Balenciaga like regular size bags, which I might get rid of. Like, I'm kind of thinking like I might just keep this one and maybe get rid of my old Balenciagas, because this kind of serves the purpose of all of them. I have a black work bag and a grey anthracite first bag, and a like an ink blue city bag. So this is a city bag, so it does the job of the city bag. It's the same kind of size as the first bag, so it kind of does the job of the first bag. And my work is black, and this is like a black bag. So it kind of does the job of all of them in one bag. So I kind of might get rid of my other Balenciagas and just keep this, which seems crazy to me, but I have had those bags for years and years and years. And I'm kind of like, maybe I should have other bags, and like maybe this bag is just, I'll just have this one, you know, because I do kind of think this is like really, really cool. So yeah, I just really like it. What do you guys think? Do you like it? I love it. I think it's a great size. I haven't used it yet, obviously it's new, so I'll be interested to see like how it compares using it to the regular city, because the city, I use the city the most out of all of the sizes that I have. I think it's the most practical, like you can fit so much stuff in there, and it's just a really, really good size. So yeah, I think hopefully this one will be just as good. And maybe this might become my only Balenciaga from now on, which would be weird, but it kind of is to me like ultimate. Yeah, I like it. So that was my little bargain in the sale from Harvey Nichols. I think it was good. Like, I mean, I guess it's not really a bargain. Like, the bags used to be around this kind of price. Like, I remember when I got my work bag in like 2010, it was like £900, so that's kind of like the same price as this, but that's like a much bigger bag. So yeah, I mean obviously the bags are more expensive now, but yeah, I love this one. What do you guys think? I love it. I feel like it's so cool, and like I just love the graffiti. It's really funny actually, because I remember back in the day, there was this picture of somebody who had drawn like graffiti all over their Balenciaga bag, and I just thought it was the coolest thing ever. Like, the picture was so cool. I thought they were like so cool to do that to their bag, and now like they've done it themselves. So yeah, I think they're like discontinuing this like graffiti one. They've done it for a few seasons now, and they're discontinuing it, so, which is kind of a shame, but they kind of do that though now. They like, it used to be like they had like this just one colour for one season or one design for one season, but now they like carry on for a few seasons. for a few seasons. I'm talking so fast. And they've had this one for like quite a few seasons now, like not 3 seasons, like 3-4 years or something. So I guess it's time for them to get rid of it. But I'm glad that I got it on sale because I feel like it's such a small bag. I don't really feel like it's worth like £1,490. But for 900, I think it's good. And like, yeah, maybe I'll get rid of my other Balenciagas for this because my other ones are like, yeah, I've had them for a long time. And maybe I should just switch it up, you know? So, yes, this is my new Balenciaga. I really love it. Let me put it back in the dust bag. So, yeah, it's funny actually because like quite a few of the questions that I got on my Q&A were about Balenciaga. Like, I've always been a huge Balenciaga fan. So I will get on to my Q&A because like some people did ask me like questions about Balenciaga, which I thought was really kind of funny. So I thought, yeah, let's show this in this video as well. And then you have something more interesting to look at than just my face. So yeah, I will get on with the Q&A questions now that you guys asked. Oh my God, Shiny Object, kind of love that name, asked me, question for your video, do you still wear makeup / would you consider doing makeup videos again? Yeah, obviously I still wear makeup, like I'm wearing makeup today. Yeah, I still put makeup on and like I might do like makeup in a video, show you like what my daily makeup routine is or something like that. But I don't think I'm gonna really do like makeup tutorials anymore because I don't really do like crazy makeup looks anymore. Like, not on myself, like not just, I don't do it, like I don't even do it on anybody else. Like a while ago when I was doing like shoots, I'd do like makeup on stuff, on like models and stuff, but just like here and there. But like I don't really do a lot of crazy makeup looks anymore. So I don't think I'm going to be doing any makeup tutorials, but I'll definitely show you the products that I use regularly and like what I'm using, what I'm liking, and you know how I do my face normally. But I probably won't be doing like makeup tutorials. I mean, makeup tutorials are like flooded all over YouTube nowadays anyway. So Jessie Brader asked me, can you make a video about how you've changed personally in all these years? And would love that. I myself have become less materialistic and more sustainable. How are you? So yeah, I like that question. Like, that's an interesting question. I feel like I have definitely become like less materialistic. I'm saying that as I'm just showing you that I bought a new bag. I feel like I have become a little bit less materialistic. Like, I still love like designer fashion and like stuff like that, but I don't really see it as like materialistic anymore, like, because I see it more as like just an extension of who I am, rather than like it's a materialistic thing and I have to have this thing to like prove that I'm something or something, you know. I kind of feel like, you know, yeah, I do styling, I'm into fashion, so yeah, I don't really feel like guilty about it anymore in the same way that I might have done in the past. Like, but I don't really buy stuff like crazy anymore. Like, I don't buy makeup like crazy anymore. I don't buy perfume like crazy anymore. I don't buy Lush products like crazy anymore. I'm a lot less materialistic. I kind of just use what I use and what I'm using every day. I don't like to have like loads of stuff. I kind of, a few years ago, like minimalized my life a little bit more and just kind of stick to things that I use all the time. And I feel like I'm constantly minimizing stuff, like, and that's why I'm even saying to you, like, maybe I should get rid of those old Balenciaga bags because, you know, I've moved on from that, you know. So yeah, and like update things. I don't feel like I'm materialistic in the same way as I used to be. Definitely, like, I'm much more conscious about what I'm buying, and I make sure that everything I'm buying is like something that I'm going to have for a long time or that I'm really in love with. Yeah, I don't really like to just buy stuff for the sake of it anymore. So yeah, I could talk about that question for ages, and like you said, like, I could literally make a whole video about it. Like, so yeah, that's a little bit of what I'm thinking anyway. Someone said, you look happy and healthy. Did the lamp work? So I've got the lamp from my last video over here. I'll see, I'll try and turn it on. I feel like it's really cute, right? You can't really see it that well. It kind of fucks with the lighting as well. Let me turn it off. I feel like it's really cute. What do you guys think? That is the light from my last video. I love it. VC Doe asked me, back in the day, Balenciaga was a brand you talked about a lot. Is there another brand that has taken its place, or do you still feel the same? I just got a new Balenciaga bag, so obviously I still like Balenciaga, and like I said, I'm still really into Balenciaga. So no, I would say that there isn't a brand that has taken the place of Balenciaga for me. There are other brands that I like, but Balenciaga is still top for me. So, no, I would say, yeah, I still love Balenciaga. Okay, Carol Ann Tracy asked me, back in the day, I remember you liked MAC Cosmetics. How about now? Also, do you still have your Balenciaga bags? I told you there was a lot of questions about Balenciaga, and there actually was. I think there's another question coming up about Balenciaga as well. So what was the question again? Okay, so I remember you like MAC Cosmetics, and how about now? And do you still have your Balenciaga bags? Yes, I still have my Balenciaga bags. Like I said, I might get rid of them. Obviously, I still use MAC and still like MAC, but I don't buy MAC like crazy now. But I don't think anybody does. Like, it's not the same as it used to be. Like, they don't have the same collections. I think there's another question about this, because I might bring it up later on. I think somebody else asked me a question about MAC. Okay, so Edith Jim asked me, what about Korean skincare? Do you like it? I'm so happy to see you back here. We miss you. Thank you. Korean skincare, I really haven't tried a lot, to be honest. I know that's probably weird, like, but I really haven't. I'm sure I would like it, but I don't really know where to buy it from. Yeah, I'm not really like, oh my god, like I'll find out about all this stuff like I used to. I kind of just use what I like, and I like what I use. So, no, I haven't really tried a lot of Korean skincare, but I'm sure it's good. Yeah, let me know what's good, and maybe I'll try it. So, okay, so Stephanie Kirsten, I think that's right, asked me, how do you feel about YouTube these days, the whole drama and cancel culture? I don't know, I feel like YouTube has become like a very negative environment, and I'd like to see that kind of go away a bit, because I feel like it's sort of become very toxic. But I mean, it's not surprising when, you know, people are like fighting for attention and for money, and it's become a lot more money orientated than it used to be. So yeah, and the cancel culture thing, I mean, I think cancel culture in general is not necessarily a bad thing, but I think I think obviously like people like Harvey Weinstein, Jeffrey Epstein, people like that who, or even Prince Andrew, who have done like bad things, they should be held accountable for what they've done. And obviously these men, like particularly in who I'm talking about here, have done things which are terrible and should be exposed. And they should, you know, reap the repercussions of the lives that they've affected through their actions. But I think cancel culture in general, it's like people have seen these cases of Jeffrey Epstein and Harvey Weinstein, and they're kind of applying the same kind of cancel culture to everybody who does anything. So, and I don't always think it's justified, to be fair, on like, I don't really always think that cancel culture is justified. I think really going after somebody who may have done something, it can be very damaging to this person, and I really think it's quite dangerous to have this sort of like pact mentality to kind of go after somebody who's done something and destroy them. I don't really think it's a good thing to be doing, because, you know, if they've done something bad, yeah, they've done something bad. But in a lot of cases, I feel like maybe it's not even true, you know? And that's the thing, people kind of go after things before they even know whether or not it's true. So, how do I feel about YouTube these days and the whole drama? I don't like the whole drama thing either. I feel like I would like it to be a more positive space again. There was always drama on YouTube, like always. But now it feels like, obviously, with all these drama-geddon things and whatever, it just seems like drama for drama's sake. It needs to be a drama, you know. I kind of feel like it would be better if people focused on like what people actually did and like encouraged people and stuff like that, instead of like focusing on the negativity and negative things. So yeah, I don't feel much about it. I hope that we move on YouTube, or YouTube moves on. I can't really say we, because I mean, I'm like, you know, I'm one person. But so Susan, I don't know how to pronounce your last name, but I always, whenever I see your name, because you comment quite a lot and I really appreciate your comments, I always think of you as Susan Daffodil, but I know that's not your name. I can't pronounce it, sorry, but I always call you Susan Daffodil whenever I see your name, which is kind of weird, because that's not your name. Anyway, so she asked me, what is your day-to-day skincare regime, and your skin is always flawless. Thank you. Maybe I'll do a video on my skincare routine. I really don't go over the top with my skincare at all. I never have. I kind of think a lot of skincare is quite gimmicky and overpriced, and like, I just keep it simple. And yeah, maybe I'll do a skincare video at some point. So SB asked me, what's your favourite food? So during lockdown, like, I was so desperate to go to restaurants. I'm so happy that restaurants are open again now, because like, I've been dying for certain foods. So my favourite food in general recently, in the past few years, has been Mexican food, which is so weird because I used to hate Mexican food. But I love Oaxaca, which is a Mexican place in the UK. It's not real like Mexican, but it's pretty good Mexican in my opinion. Yeah, so I like Oaxaca. There's also another one which is called Chiquito, and I also really like Taco Bell. But I love like steak as well, like steak and garlic butter, amazing, and fries and mashed potato. That's like, those are my two favourite things, like Mexican and that. So yeah, that's my favourite food. So Michael Dury asked me, glad you're uploading again. How was your experience in university, and who are your favourite designers? Cool, thank you for the question. Yeah, my experience at uni was really good. Like, I think I was quite happy with my experience at uni. I was kind of, before I went to uni, I was like dreading it, because like, it was so long since I'd been in education, and I thought I was going to feel like I was like the oldest person there, and I was going to feel really like out of touch with my classmates, but that was totally not the case. And it was completely fine, and like, I made friends, and like, it was good. I had a good experience, and yeah, it was all round good. I was happy with the whole experience. Like, I'm sure like other people have bad experiences at uni, but I didn't. I remember when I was younger, I didn't want to go to uni. I just didn't really think it was for me, so that's why I went like when I did. So yeah, my favourite designers are Nicola Ghesquiere, Christopher Kane. I love John Galliano, obviously Alexander McQueen. I love what Demna at Balenciaga is doing now. Yeah, those are my favourite designers I can think of off the top of my head. I'm sure there are more. Vivienne Westwood, and yeah, there's loads more. Karl Lagerfeld. Yeah, so those are my favourite designers. Okay. So, D Demarino, I think that's how you say it, asked me, I'm so happy to see you're back. Your videos are so calming, and do you still love Haribo? Yes, I love Haribo. The UK Haribo is really boring, But I do like Haribo still, obviously, who doesn't? I mean, yeah, there's actually a Haribo like shop in Wembley. I love Haribo, but like I really like French and German Haribo. I don't think the UK Haribo is as good. And there's actually a German deli in Borough Market that sells German Haribo, so I sometimes go there to get it as well. So yeah, so Crystal Beisel asked me, excited about your new relationship. How long have you two been together? So we have been together for over 3 years now. And also, is he in the fashion field? No, he is not in the fashion field. He doesn't do anything related to fashion. Yeah, but I'm not going to tell you what he does. But it is not fashion related at all. So, yeah. So, Pretty in Purple said, the lamp is so beautiful. I remember you were really into oil slick trend in accessories and clothing. What current trends are, if any, are you into? Also, do you still use candles for your home, and which do you like? It's funny actually, because I was looking at like a lot of my bags recently, because I remember I was saying like I might change up my bags, and I was kind of like, I have like every single type of like holographic shiny material that you can get. I've got like oil slick, like holographic, I've got like some like gold and green foil, and I've got like, yeah, like a one that like reflects when you take a picture of it, which is like shiny. So yeah, I kind of think I am like over that, to be fair. What am I into trend wise? I don't know, I'm not really crazy about trends. I mean, this top I guess is a current trend, which is like tie-dye, but I'm not really into that trend. I just kind of like this top. Trends I'm into, I mean, to be honest, like the fashion industry right now is like nothing's happening. I mean, obviously, I don't know, I don't even know what's happening for the next season collections. So yeah. Oh, and do you still use candles for your home, and which do you like? Yes, I love candles. I use them like all the time. Which candles do I like? I've really got into like Diptyque, which I never really used before. I love Cia Trudon candles. I'm more into like high-end candles now. Tom Dixon I like as well. But not really. I mean, they have some candles, but they're more like the packaging is cool. I really like packaging as well. Like I really like, sometimes I just don't even use a candle. I just keep it out to look at the packaging. I also like Ladurée candle. I've got one Ladurée candle that I love, which is one of my favourites. Obviously I still like Yankee Candle. So yeah, I bought one that was like Belgian waffles from Yankee Candle, and another one which was one that they had for Christmas. I think it was called like After Sledding. I kind of like their Easter one that they had for Easter this year as well, which I think they're still selling, which I might get. And I also recently got into DW Home candles that they sell in like TK Maxx or TJ Maxx or Home Goods, Home Sense in the UK. Yeah, they're quite good as well. I recently bought one from them. So yeah, I quite like those candles. I love candles still. So Under S7 asked me, do you still watch any beauty gurus or keep in contact? Probably not, because everyone's moved on, but just curious. I miss people like you and Pinky Charm. I miss people like Pinky Charm as well. I love Pinky Charm. She was so cool. I wish she still made videos. So yeah, do I still watch beauty gurus? Do beauty gurus like still exist? I don't know. Like, I guess it's different now. Like the people that were making videos back then maybe aren't making videos now. Different types of people. But yeah, obviously I still watch YouTube videos. And am I still in contact with people? Not really. I mean, there was very few people that I was in contact with anyway. But yeah, I'm not really in contact with anybody from YouTube, like other people which is a shame. I mean, I would like to be maybe, but obviously, like, everyone has their own lives, everyone's doing their own things. Like, when I first started making videos, it was much more like America focused. So a lot of the people that were making videos were based in America. So obviously that's like on the other side of the world from me, and I'm in the UK and I don't go to America anymore. So it's not really possible for me to closely stay in contact. Obviously you can stay in contact with people through social media and everything. But yeah, I think it's sort of changed. Most people were in the US that I was friendly with, maybe, back then. So Simon Hughes asked me, what's on your lips? So pretty. And what is your daily makeup routine? Will you ever make your old videos available to watch again? Love you since day one. Thanks, Simon. So on my lips, I literally only wear the same thing all the time on my lips nowadays. And it is Blank Tea lipstick from MAC. So yeah, it's the only thing I wear on my lips nowadays. Like, I really should branch out a bit more, but I just like it. So yeah. What is your daily makeup routine? Maybe I'll show that in an upcoming video. And will I ever make my old videos available to watch again? For now, I think probably not, but that's not to say that I might not at some point put some up again. But for the time being, I'm kind of thinking I'd like to have a new sort of thing going forward, which isn't really, because it's been such a long time since my old videos, I feel like it needs to feel fresh, otherwise I feel like it's going to feel stale. So not for the time being. So Sarah Doe asked me, so happy to see you're uploading videos again. I would be interested to hear your take on the extreme hype of designer brands that developed in the last couple of years, and if it has affected you at all. Like, you maybe don't buy certain brands as much anymore or something. I myself find it quite weird to see all these rappers and teens walking around with Balenciaga and Gucci plastered over them. You were one of the first people that got me interested in Balenciaga back in the day. So yeah, I mean, I kind of think it's weird too that these brands have been kind of adopted by certain people. Like Balenciaga, for instance, definitely this has been the case with Balenciaga, and like you say, Gucci, and yeah. Has it affected me? Not really. Like, I still like Balenciaga. I never really was into Gucci anyway, so it doesn't bother me. I mean, it definitely puts me off Gucci, but I mean, I've not really ever been massively into Gucci anyway. There's certain things I wouldn't buy because they're like very logo-y, like, you know, if it's like a hoodie with just like Balenciaga written on it or whatever, or a t-shirt with just Balenciaga written on it, like, I'm not gonna buy that. But I mean, like, obviously, even it's really gone to everything. I think it's inescapable. Like, even that bag is like completely plastered with Balenciaga. It just depends on whether or not you like the style, and I don't buy the stuff that I don't like. But do I think it's weird? Not really, because obviously certain people are going to see what other people are wearing, like maybe rappers, like you say, and stuff like that, and they're going to want to wear what those people are wearing. So do I think it's weird? No. But do I like it? Obviously not. Does it change my opinion of the brands? Yeah, a bit. I mean, I do think like the brands are very much pandering more towards that kind of customer, because obviously like there's a lot more of those kind of customers and people are going to buy it, so they're going to make a lot more money. And I do think like the whole kind of streetwear thing is really a step away from fashion. I kind of feel like fashion is almost being lost into streetwear in a way. So yeah, it does affect the way that I see the brands, but it doesn't completely, as of yet, put me off the brand. Like, I know certain things get massively popular, like the Balenciaga Triple S trainer, but I like that trainer. As soon as I saw it on the runway, I was like, I want that shoe. So yeah, like, do I like it? Not really, but you can't really change it. Like, And there are still, like, I think, great things from Balenciaga. Like, I really like what Demna Gvasalia is doing at Balenciaga. So there are good things coming out of there. I definitely like Balenciaga more now than when it was being designed by Alexander Wang. But I do kind of think, like, the whole streetwear thing has kind of gone over the top, and it's almost completely taken over fashion. And I'm not really a massive fan. So, yeah. Do I like it? It doesn't bother me. Like, to be honest, like, when I see certain people wearing it, I find it amusing. Sometimes, you know, because I think there's, you know, why are you wearing it? Like, you wouldn't wear it before. And now it's like, yeah, it's hype. And, yeah, I mean, fashion has become so hypey, it's ridiculous. So, John Richard asked me, is your new boyfriend older than you? Yes, my new boyfriend is older than me. I'm not going to tell you how much older, but he's older than me. And that makes it sound like he's really a lot older. He's not a lot older than me. How many years older is he? I'm not going to tell you, but yes, he is older than me. So, Jask Jill asked me, is there anywhere that you would like to travel to next year once the virus has calmed down? I loved your travel vlogs, thank you. Yeah, I mean, this year I was going to travel to Canada, France. I'd like to travel to Italy, but obviously, like, that's kind of a lot. So yeah, I mean, I'm thinking maybe definitely Canada and maybe Italy, I don't know. So yeah. So, Jasmine1992 asked me, do you still collect MAC makeup and perfumes? I guess they're different questions, perfumes and MAC makeup. Do I collect MAC makeup? No, I don't collect MAC makeup anymore. The collections are just not what they used to be. And I don't think anybody collects it anymore, do they? I mean, the only MAC collection that I've seen recently is the Tiana Taylor collection. I think that collection is really, really cool. And I kind of was tempted to get stuff from that collection. But no, I haven't really seen a lot of MAC collections that I like or I feel like are worth collecting. And I don't really see it. There's no real point in collecting MAC, in my opinion, anymore. Or ever, because, you know, it's just makeup. Like, you need to use it. Like, don't just collect it to have it, because it's kind of pointless. Like I say, I'm not really like a person who buys stuff just to have it anymore. Unless I'm going to use it and use it up, I don't see the point in buying it. And do I collect perfumes? Like, I have a small collection of perfumes. I don't collect them. I wouldn't say anymore. Like I say, I like to buy things that I'm going to use up. So if I don't think I'm going to use it up, I won't buy it, you know, because I just don't see the point. I don't collect them just to have them anymore. And to, you know, with perfumes, I like to have the ones that I like and I use all the time. For me, that makes it worth having. Otherwise, it's just sitting there collecting dust. So Jojo T asked me, like, current trends you like, dislike. Really missed your advice, your favourite pieces and everything. So current trends I dislike. I mean, I could do a whole video about that. I mean, maybe I'll feature that in an upcoming video. I feel like that's like so broad. I think that is basically all of the questions. Somebody asked me, like, what you should call me now, and because I changed my channel name on YouTube to Richard Ferguson, which is my actual name, my birth given name. So yeah, my name, but Richie Nickel was basically like a pseudonym, kind of like online name which I made up a long time ago. It didn't really feel representative of who I was anymore, and I know a lot of people on YouTube and online like kind of lost or gave up their online name a long time ago, and I kind of never gave it up. So this channel used to be called What Style Is to Nickel, which, because my name was Richie Nickel, and it was really about what my, you know, what style meant to me and stuff like that. But I've changed my name on here to Richard Ferguson because that's my actual name. So yeah, you can still call me Richie. Obviously my name is Richard, but people still call me Richie, so you can call me Richie, but Richie Nickel, I'm just not really going to be going by that anymore, because I just feel like that's not me, and I would prefer to be known as myself, rather than the online name or persona that I created back then. Yes, I mean, I know, like, yeah, a lot of people have given up their usernames from years ago because they feel like maybe it just isn't really who they are anymore. So that's kind of why I've changed it on here as well. So yeah, that's everything. Those are the questions that you guys asked me, and that's the bag that I wanted to show you because I thought it'd make the video a bit more interesting. So yeah, that's all for this Q&A and this little bag unboxing, I suppose. So yeah, I'll see you in my next video.